Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Tooth Blog. As we were talking in last video, we were talking about concepts of growth and we talked about concept of normality, rhythm of growth, growth spurs, and today video we will talk about differential growth. As we all know, human body does not grow at the same rate throughout the life. Different organs grow at different rates to a different amount and a different time. And this concept is called as differential growth. And to understand differential growth, we can understand this concept of differential growth by two concepts. The first is Scammonn's curve of growth, and the second concept is Fallot-Caudal gradient of growth. We will start with the Scammonn's curve of growth. According to Scammonn's curve of growth, body tissue has been classified into four categories based on the growth rate. So the categories are: the first one is lymphatic tissue, the second category is neural tissue, and the third category is general tissue, and the fourth category is genital tissue. According to Scammons, these are the four categories of body tissue: the lymphatic tissue, neural tissue, general tissue, and genital tissue, based on different growth rates, as lymphatic tissue growth at different rate, neural tissue growth at different rate, and as the general and genital tissues growth at different rates. At first we will talk about lymphatic tissue or growth curve for lymphatic tissue. This is the growth curve for lymphatic tissue. At horizontal axis is time or age, and at vertical axis is the amount of growth. And this black line shows the adult size. This is lymphatic tissue. This is the curve for lymphatic tissue. We can see here it grows very rapidly and it reaches to its 200% of adult size at almost or near the 10 years, and that it involutes or shrinks to its adult size at adolescence. As we can see, it rapidly proliferates in late childhood to reach 200% of adult size. This is 200% of adult size. This is 100% of adult size, and the reason why this proliferation or 200% proliferation of lymphatic tissue occurs is to save the child from infection. And by 18 years, it undergoes reduction and it reaches the normal size of human body. So this was the Scammonn's curve of growth for lymphatic tissue. As this is totally different, it first rapidly grows to 200% of size and then it reaches its adult size after it. So this was the growth curve for lymphatic tissue, and as we will discuss the growth curve for other tissues, we will clearly understand the differences between these growth curves and different rates of growth and different amount and different timings of growth of these tissue, as the Scammon divides body tissue into four categories. The second category of body tissue is neural tissue according to Scammon's curve of growth, and this can be represented by this graph. This area is representing the time and this area is representing the amount of growth. Neural tissue grows rapidly and reaches 100% by almost 6 to 7 years. It reached almost 100%, not completely 100%, but almost 100%, like 98, 97%. And why this happens? This happens because this facilitates intake of further knowledge. When neural tissue is almost mature, it facilitates the intake of further knowledge. That's why it rapidly grows to reach almost 100% by 6 to 7 years, and after this, after growth at 6 to 7 years is very little or is slow rate. So this was the curve of neural tissue. As we can clearly see, this is totally different from lymphatic tissue. This is like this, while lymphatic tissue growth curve was like this. So this is the growth curve for neural tissue, And now we will talk about scamal growth curve for general tissue. This is scamal growth curve for general tissue. It consists basically general tissue consists of muscles, bones, and other organs of the human body. It is also called as visual tissues. As you can see there, it is almost S-shaped curve on growth chart because there is rapid growth in 2 to 3 years and slow growth from 3 to 10 years like there, and then after that there is a rapid growth till 18 to 20 years, and this also represents the growth spurs in this. This is the general tissue body scamal curve of growth for general tissue. And now we will talk about genital tissue. This is the growth curve for genital tissue. There is negligible growth till puberty, and after puberty rapid phase of growth occur, as you can see there. So at this time we talk about scamal curve of growth. There is a comprehensive curves of growth. This is the lymphoid tissue, and this is the scamal curve of growth for neural tissue, and the orange one represent the general tissue, and the purple one represent purple curve represents the genital tissue in the scamal curve of growth. As you can see that there are totally different curves of growth, and that's the reason why scammers divided or classified the body into 4 categories or classes based on the growth rate. And after that we will talk about cephalocaudal gradient of growth. Cephalocaudal gradient of growth simply means there is an axis of increased growth extending from head to the feet. A comparison of body proportion between prenatal and postnatal life reveals that postnatal growth of regions of the body that are away from hypophysis. Hypophysis is pituitary gland actually. So as you can see, as the human grows, the growth is more at the area that are away from hypophysis or pituitary gland. So there you can see the growth and the ratio of head and the body, and also you can see the ratio of head and body in following pictures. In start, the head takes up to 50% of total body length, as you can see there, and around third month of intrauterine life. This is around 2 month or third month of intrauterine life. At the time of birth, the trunk and limbs have grown more than the head, thereby reducing the head to almost 30% of body length. The overall pattern of growth continues with a progressive reduction in relative size of the head, about 12% in adult. Here you can see it is 50%, head occupies 50% of the body, and here you can see the head occupies 30% of the 12% of the body, and after birth it is almost 30% of the body. And you can also see that limbs are rudimentary around the second month of intrauterine life. They later grow and represent almost, here you can see they are rudimentary and less than 25%, but here you can see they are almost 50% of body length at adulthood. The increased gradient also occur in head and face. At birth, the cranium potentially larger than the face. You can see the cranium is potentially larger. This is the part of cranium, while the face is smaller. At the birth, the cranium is proportionally larger than face. Here you can also see the cranium is larger even in intrauterine life, and at the birth it is larger than the face. Postnatally, the face grows more than cranium. As you can see there, the head is bigger than the face, but as you follow up, the face becomes smaller, face becomes bigger than the head, as you can see in the adult size. So this was all about cephalocaudal gradient of growth. And this concept was about the differential growth. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.